Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I am just in the preparations for doing a solo bikepacking trip next week. Solo overnight, probably 2 nights, out into a little place called the Lost World Valley, which is just kind of west of the Gold Coast in the hinterland. So I'm just gonna start by running through my gear and the planning for it. It's going to be a pannier trip, so I'm going to take my panniers. I'm expecting a bit of rain, and I'm also going to take my tent and my tarp. So thanks for watching. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please subscribe, and let's get going. So now let's move on to food. Now I like to try and eat reasonably healthily traveling. It can be hard, I know, however I do like to try it. So I kind of base this on military ration packs, where they use tins as least as possible, so it's mainly sachet sort of stuff. Good thing about sachets is they're light, and obviously it keeps fresh, so you don't need to refrigerate. So to start off with, I have quick oats for breakfast. So I've got a few packs of those. I'm only planning on 2 nights on this trip. So these are honey flavored quick oats. There you go. And moving on, I've then got tuna in sachets, and this is the Savcol, 17 grams of protein. And it's got different flavors. Now in Australia, the food labeling is pretty good, and they give you a little star value to tell you whether it's good for you, and this has got 4 stars, so I'm assuming that that is pretty good for you. So Savcol tuna in sachets, and I've got 2 flavors: lentils and sweet corn, couscous, quinoa, and something. I haven't got my glasses on. Quinoa and something. Anyway, it looks a bit spicier, that one. Okay, so then moving on to dinners, I again sachets. I go for Ainsley Harriott couscous. This is Moroccan medley, and again, Ainsley hasn't got the stars on his packet, but I know couscous is pretty good for you. And then I mix that on top with more tuna in the sachet, and again 4 stars, obviously. Different, just a couple of different flavors as well to give it a bit of oomph. So I've got hot buffalo style and spicy mayo. And then for duff, or dessert as we like to call it, I've got chocolate custard because I like chocolate, and then I've got strawberry flavored fruit custard, and again that's 4 stars. So I'm doing pretty well on this trip. So that's going to be about 2 nights worth of food, 2 days worth of food. And also as well, whilst I'm down in town getting ready, I may also go and get some eggs, just to boil some eggs up, because eggs are great as well. They last for ages. Obviously they're sealed, and once you boil them, they'll last for at least a couple of days. Obviously keep them out of the sun. But there you go. So that's the food that I am taking with me. I'm just stopping for lunch, and I've got tuna with beans and harissa sauce. Now let's get going. So now it's time for dinner, and I've decided that I'm going to go for spicy mango and Ainsley Spice Sensation. So I'm going to get that ready, get that on the boil, get sorted, and then we can relax. Now I like to try and get healthy stuff for lunches and snacks and things, but this hasn't got any stars on it, so I'm assuming that it's not very healthy at all, but it's bloody nice. So I love chocolate custard. There you go, in a squishy. Suck the guts out of it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Finding food can be tricky for a bikepacking trip that is both light and will last a while, is very preservative and is easy to cook. Now, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have found it useful, please like and subscribe. It really helps us a lot when you like and subscribe. Hit that like button and we will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.